Mrs. Sprightly.
Oh, hello, sugar.
Would you like some tea?
Yes, with a drop of lemon in it.
Something to go with that?
Some cookies, please.
Oh,
Cookies! Lovely! Guess
Hello.
where we went? Hi, I'm Sakshi Shivdasani.
And I am Naina Bhan. And
And-
this is Sushi Shivdasani. And he's saying, please, मेरी माँ के चैनल को सब्सक्रिप्शन दो.
मुझे treats नहीं मिले हैं.
सब्सक्राइब करो इस चैनल को.
She just got back from vacation. She's struggling to recover her credit card.
It's true. Let's get into the episode.
So we are sitting here after
2 weeks.
3 weeks,
3
something.
weeks, yeah.
But we were traveling. We've met before. We sat in a pub in London and we did a after hours, no cameras rolling session. But just, I don't know, I'm feeling like a virgin today.
Yeah, I'm fully feeling like a virgin. We came back. It was just 2 weeks. I don't know why it feels so out of body.
In the last 15 days, suddenly Blue Tokai is no longer pet friendly. And I found out as a rude shock when I took my dog there this morning. So a lot has changed.
Oh, I have to tell you what changed.
No.
Well,
Don't make it depressing.
one thing that changed was our subscriber count. We are officially 15,000 plus.
Ooh, ooh,
One
ooh.
step closer to 1 million, I would say.
Yeah, one step for man. Once.
The other thing that happened was we got legitimized as a podcast. Suddenly, people want to like bring us to panels, give us awards.
How many panels? I've done 2 panels since I got back, and I've only
Yeah.
been back 2 days.
Yeah, it's a great time for women in podcasting, specifically 2 women, Sakshi Shivdasani
and Naina Bhan. And the podcast mic rental has also gotten cheaper.
Yeah, it has.
So we're here to stay.
Dough, Guna Lagan and all. So we ended up in London, as you might have seen on our respective vlog channels.
And if you came to the meetup as well, we've also been super active on YouTube, which is
Yeah.
kind of exciting for both of us. But yeah, somehow we went to London on the same day on different flights because coordination.
Yeah, same flight, same seat even, but just 12 hours apart.
Yeah, 1:40 a.m., 1:40 p.m. And we've gone there and we've had a fun time.
Fun time. We'll get into it.
Yeah, it was my first time in London and
Yeah, it was my first time in normal temperature in London. Yeah.
oh yeah.
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 To begin with, I just want to say before we say anything, before we get bitchy and whiny, I just want to say we love you guys. Thank you so much for turning up to our meetup. It was
Yeah.
so amazing to meet all of you. We were behaving like shits, but we managed and you
Yeah.
stayed patiently through that
That's
entire
why
time.
y'all were there.
Yeah.
And I hope like a lot of you guys, if y'all were at the meetup, please comment down below if y'all have met again, if y'all had fun. Don't comment if y'all had a bad time.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I've had enough happen in my life that I don't need your shit.
I have to say this time when I went to London and thanks to Sakshi being around, both of us have come back with a renewed sense of patriotism. India is the best. It was just too humbling an experience to be in a first world country.
Honestly, I'm offended that India is not called a first world country
Yes,
now.
and I'm so offended that Europe is a third world and UK is not a third
Yeah.
world, sorry.
At least here, when you're like, you can own nice things, you're safe, I would
Yeah.
argue. In the UK, the moment I landed, everyone was like, don't hold your phone like that, it's gonna get robbed, don't do this, you're gonna get robbed, you're gonna get mugged. And I was like, what can I do? Oh my god, oh shit. So when I was at Heathrow on the way back, I was like halfway through India and the guy asked me like, oh, you're not carrying a bomb or something, right? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And then he stopped smiling.
No
But
one
why
takes-
did...
your jokes don't land in the UK.
Yeah, that's why I hated it.
Can I tell you what happened to me on my flight back? So, of course, मैं बहुत ही like औकात में बैठ के economy में आई.
Middle seat.
Yeah, in the middle seat, okay? And seated next to me on this side was one uncle, and that guy, like, was my personal prison, okay? Because when the fucking lights went down, he started ordering whiskey. Okay,
Did
that
he
when
pee on you?
no, he did not pee on me. But when I woke up in the morning, there were just lots of bottles of whiskey on the ground. I felt like I was like in the back road of Lokhandwala, and on the guy next to him had a gigantic tin of pan parag. Okay. And the entire time on an 8-hour flight, the guy sitting next to me was making two sounds at a distance of 5 minutes each.
Hariom.
First sound is okay. Every fucking 5 minutes, this guy's like, okay. And then he would do this yawn sound, which was like,
Were you sitting next to my dad?
Dude, I was like, how can I even say anything? Because he's not touching me.
Yeah.
Or he's not being any kind of way.
He's
but
being
the
obnoxious in the seat that he has paid,
paid
for.
for. Dude. And the entire night he's ordering more alcohol. Like they're trying to cut him off. He's not getting cut off. So for 8 hours, I'm thinking at some point, if I shut my eyes, I'm going to get molested.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
that's scary.
But instead, it was just molesting my ears by the sound of I'll tell you one time, this woman from the front, okay,
Turned around.
she opened the curtain from her business class seat to see this guy because he sounded like he's getting a very painful blowjob. I was like, no,
With
auntie,
teeth.
not me. I'm just sitting here eating my cashews. And then I look back and that woman's fallen on the floor. I don't
Oh my
know.
God,
the
what the
trip back
fuck?
was very weird. Isn't it?
The trip was very weird.
trip was
period. Dude, so basically I am an anxious kind of person, but everyone had scared me about the tube, okay? First of all, I feel like people forget that Mumbai local exists and I took it for 4 years of my life. Yeah. I've also struggled. No, but the tube was like child's play compared to the local, but I will say in London, people have too much time to look at other people. That's why you're unsafe. In Mumbai, everyone's working too hard.
That's true.
They don't have time to rob other people.
Yeah, dude, I go to the UK. Every time I'm traveling abroad, I have a strap for my phone. I have a fanny pack. Like, I packed all my nice things in my cupboard in Mumbai and I took all my worst things to London. Sakshi went with the opposite. And I don't understand why people make looks for vacation, especially when you're going on a very economical vacation. I think we're just going there to shop and bring nice things back to
Back.
India.
Can't get the Kohinoor,
Yeah.
but we can get one Louis bag.
Yes. If you dream and you look hard, you can.
Just the one. Just the
I love traveling with Sakshi because I felt like I was with a sugar daddy who was sugaring themselves. I was just there for the ride.
You shopped a lot more
I
than
did.
me. I have to say, I bought like one thing. Every time Naina and I were together, she walked out with like 4 bags, and like I think I bought 2 things the entire vacation.
My favorite thing was us walking into Selfridges, and of course, no one is taking the group of Indians seriously walking through Selfridges. They're like,
Oh,
"ये
yeah.
सबसे सस्ती चीज उठा के जाएंगे." But then we go to Prada. Okay, the French dude at Prada is like, they're here to waste my time. But
Yeah, and-
Sakshi, the fucking baller, is like, I want the shoes, not even fucking checking anything, like no price tag. And she's like, yeah, just get them.
I'd already checked on the website.
I know, but he
yeah.
doesn't need to know that.
No, he's still messaging me, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Turkey. All.
That's it.
Why is he fucking messaging me? Like, and he's just messaging me his like Instagram handle and shit.
Oh.
And like, his fucking Instagram handle is also like shoe connoisseur or some shit like that.
The
I'm
best
like,
thing
he has a
was-
foot fetish.
I mean, he's French. They have to have like
They
one-
love their baguettes and their feet.
Dude, I'm telling you, after Sakshi bought the shoes, the billing hadn't even started processing. He started offering us
Champagne.
water. which is like champagne equivalent in London. And literally the cheap Indians that we are, we were also like, 5 bottle please. We're sitting there sipping water,
Yeah.
feeling good about ourselves. Before which he totally thought like there was nothing coming from.
Yeah, we were also like 5 people creating a ruckus.
Yeah.
So maybe we were just, but we were all hot people.
In our minds.
Come on.
Nothing is more humbling than going to another country. Like, जो मैंने यहाँ पे अपने like you know blood sweat से खड़ा किया है एक personality, एक persona. I'm one part of a very hot podcast. No one cares in London. I swear to you, Sakshi and I, we were sitting in a pub. We had pulled our
Oh my
best
God.
looks.
Bro, we were looking, first of all, I would like to say we were looking hot.
Hot.
There was this dude, he looked like Ian Somerhalder a little
Yeah.
bit, little shorter. But not short. He was wearing like Birkenstocks with socks, which really gets me going. And he was wearing these like baggy jeans and like a black.
He was good looking.
He was good looking.
Let's just
I'm
be-
like thinking about
Yeah.
him. And he came. We were sitting at this table just chatting. He picks up the menu on our table.
Starts reading it, studying it, like checking for if it's torn, and you have 15 minutes. He's looking at the menu, and suddenly he looks up at us and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I was like, he didn't even fucking know we were sitting at that table. He just thought I've never had this experience. I'm such a person of privilege.
Naina's fucking reaction. She was like, "Are we invisible?"
Like, after like the last year in Bombay's been great, right? Because like class gave us
She's getting
so much
recognized
importance. Yeah.
at her fucking grocery store, and you're
Like, when they're like, oh, Shah Rukh and Kejo and all, they love to like summer in London because they can just be normal people there. I don't
I
want
don't
to
like
be,
it.
I don't want to be
I
normal.
never want to be normal.
Yeah, please. The one time though somebody found us on the road when we were randomly walking, they're like, hey.
You guys are from that podcast, right? And we Naina hates this, but we both turned around in unison and we went, yeah.
And that was the end of the
We
conversation.
were, and he just kept walking, and then we just were disgusted that we have no personalities.
Yeah, I don't know. So I know the exchange rate with like money, but I didn't know the exchange rate with personality. Like 7 points of personality here is equal to 0 personality in London. And that's what I showcased for 2 weeks.
But to be fair, if my brain space wasn't occupied by the fact that if my phone gets whacked from my own hand, it is somehow my fault, I would have been more
Bro,
personable.
this chick, this is all a front because I fucking told her, I was like, be careful, be careful. She's like, no one can fuck with me.
But they didn't fuck with me.
Yeah, the universe can't fuck
The
with
universe
me.
cannot fuck with me.
And then
Okay, this was not in the UK. So I was in Spain for like 7 days. We did like Mallorca and Ibiza, and that's how I say it now because I went to Spain once.
Yeah.
Hola.
she said Ibiza like 15 times.
That's how I say it now.
Yeah, and it's my
Mike
biggest
Posner.
ache with Sakshi. that-
Ibiza.
Yes, please
Like
call
pizza.
it.
Okay, I'm in a fucking Ibiza since no one wants to be cultured on this pod. This is the personality you bring back. But we had a great time, like every night in Ibiza we were going to a club, and on the last night I let my guard down. Big fucking mistake. Like the entire time I was like afraid for my life. I wasn't making eye contact because I accidentally made eye contact with 4 people and they all thought they could take me home and fuck me sideways. So I was looking down. But on the last night, I met this Indian dude came up to us at the club. We told him 4 times we're not interested. He started talking about like, oh, Desi connection. And we were like, you seem like a nice guy. We are not interested. We will help you also. Like, go to some other girl. But he just kept talking, and then eventually we got up to go pee, but the line was long. And this guy says, listen, I have a room. Y'all can come pee there. Obviously, y'all have been very clear. Y'all don't want to do anything, whatever. Come. And the rooms at this club called Ushuaia, they're like half in, half out. So you can watch the concert and you can be in your own room as well. So it wasn't like there's no doors. So like we just walked in, we went to pee, and then he said, okay, girls, wait for me. I'm also peeing. And we're standing out, and one of his fucking friends comes and grabs both our asses.
Zyada English.
I heard my friend say the story and she says ass. We grabs both our asses and says, are you guys single? And we're like, we're not interested. And he says, okay, then get the fuck out. And we got the fuck out. We were like, fuck it. We got to pee. हमारा काम हो गया. हमें कुछ करना नहीं है. 2 hours later, one of his other Turkey Buddha friends finds us and apologizes. And I was like, fuck you. So I slapped him. He grabbed my ass. I had no choice. And I didn't land on his face. I landed on his chest.
So he said, ugh.
Like an old fuck, because that's what he was. And Then I got cocky. I was like, you're fucked. I know your name. I know where you work.
Yeah.
Gaan fategi ab teri. I couldn't find him later. I was drunk. But he works at PwC as an accountant in Stratford. Anyway, if there's an Indian there and y'all know him, please let me know because I would like to file a case. But then he does this, and I'm like going in his face because I'm also drunk. We're in a club and my guard is down. So, and I think he wanted to pull me towards him or something. He grabs me by my chain and he pulls me forward. So I whip out my phone and I start taking photos. And then he tries to pull my phone and then like I pull it back. I have like bruises all over because he grabbed my hand to take my phone and all of that as well. And then his fucking pussy ass friend threw a drink at me, and then we called the cops. They were detained for 2 hours by the bouncers in the club, but the cops never fucking showed up. So we left because by then, like, we were also very drunk. It had been like 2 hours. We tried, but then it became he said, she said. There were 20 of them, there were two of us, and it was just like, not in India. I mean, that's not true.
I
But
mean,
like,
it can happen
can
in
happen
India, but
anywhere.
here you feel a little bit
they were
more.
also Indian men. So,
Yeah.
I, like me saying not in India is just like the bubble that I live in. And like, I don't meet strangers here. Like, I know exactly where to go as like a local in Mumbai. So, it could happen anywhere. And like, they were these, they were on a bachelor trip, and whichever sad girl is going to marry one of those guys, big fucking mistake of your life.
Yeah,
So, that happened.
dude, so to give context, when we both started our vacations at the same time, I was having a bad one.
Yeah.
And Sakshi was riding high. Okay. And somewhere in the middle, like the last time she and I met in London was at the meet and greet. After that, she went her way, I went my way. And after that, I went to the British countryside, which was like life changing, like
Yeah.
ZNMD for me. Okay. And Sakshi went to Ibiza. So I'm like, okay, she's going to have the best time. And her trip was going like this. And then the last day, when I'm going to text her, hey, my life changed.
like,
she's like,
I got
"I'm
assaulted.
yeah, I'm like, fuck. No,
She just can't be happy at the same
I don't
time. Is
think
that what
so.
keeps the podcast going?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that happened
It's
to you.
fine. Anyway, the
Yeah.
punchline is
Yes.
if I wanted to get assaulted by a bunch of grimy ass men, I would have gone to Dadar station. I didn't have to go all the way to Ibiza.
Why did you have to go to the place where I got fucking molested?
Oh, yeah. No, because Dadar station
Yeah,
is
that is fair.
molestation central.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I'm not unique to a Dadar molestation.
It still sucks, whoever it happens to. It's just that by an Indian man in Spain, meaning I couldn't even go international. It's so fucking sad because my friend and I, we were having a great time before that, and it just ended on a low. But I feel like once I get over that, it was a great trip. I just need some time to process
Yeah,
it.
please take your time. So she's in that other zone, right? Where she's like, nothing is gonna fuck me up. It's a non-issue. It's an issue. It's not okay. And I'm scared of groups of Indian men when I see them traveling
I'm
abroad.
scared of groups of men.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like men they shouldn't be allowed to congregate. Like, they should just hang out solo.
Dude,
Like,
yeah.
men in more than groups of 3 should, like, this is emergency. Like, you cannot congregate. I don't care if this is I don't care if there's 3 men in your family. Just y'all can't stay in the same house. Saws.
The feedback is a lot of the time from a lot of our male listeners being like,
Why do y'all hate
yeah.
men?
But I don't feel so violently threatened when there's a group of women around.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating on men. I fucking love men. Okay. But I feel so like threatened at so many times. Like I remember coming back, I'd gone for a shoot to Thailand, and on the way to it was great. On the way back, the production booked me some really eco flight, okay? And I've never been in a worse flight in my life. The seats were like you were sitting on the next person's
Yeah.
lap, kind of. And it was these 4 fragile, tiny Asian air hostesses and a bunch of men who wanted to, like how we save our money to buy Loewe bags, they save their money to get prostitutes.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
take the cheapest flight home.
Right. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's just these 4 women against these big groups of men
Boisterous, aggressive.
who are being so aggressive,
Yeah.
who are being like, "Arey, ma'am," like heckling the air hostess.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
disgusting.
mid-flight in the air, if something happens to this woman, there's only me. Other than me, there is no other normal looking person on this flight who can come to their aid.
Yeah. No, I'm also like, the reason I'm so like, yuck, man, stay the fuck away from me is because they have so much aukat from nothingness. Like, they're always like being crass and aggressive. Like, I was getting catcalled so much. It was just like, women aren't doing this. Like, one girl stopped me to say she loves my pants.
Yeah,
That's so sweet.
that's really nice.
This guy held my hand and then I pulled it away and he pulled 3 of my rings with it and I left because they were like 150 rupee rings. He
Yeah.
comes back because they're fake. Like, at least be a kaide ka chor. If you've made a mistake, throw it in the gutter. Don't come back and make me see your face. This is when I want to slap you, na then. Like, don't grab my ass and come back.
Yeah.
Like, what? First time I Izzat say got the fuck out. Second time I can't. Like,
Yeah. You see,
What?
you're trying to practice non-violence. It's not going to happen
Yeah.
if you keep coming like back.
bro, if I was like, if you gave me the other cheek, I would slap it harder.
I'm like, if I was in that situation, I would have like frozen. I would have melted. I would not have been able to do what you did.
I anyway want to slap someone at all times. If someone gives me a reason, then it's on them.
But we met some really, really fun
did,
dudes
yeah.
at our meet and greet. Yeah.
That was so wholesome, so sweet. I felt so protected. Like, that's when I felt like, oh, we're doing something good by building a community.
Yeah. So I had all these ideas for what the meet and greet would be like. And then that day everything was going wrong. Like I woke up, my train broke down, my bus broke down. In the end, Sakshi's reached on time, and I've been dropped at the other side of Hyde Park, which is where we were gonna have our meet and greet. And I'm fucking running across, trying to get there. I was supposed to buy wine. I was supposed to come with like games. I had like ice breaking ideas, and all of it fucking went down the drain. By the time I arrived, I was so frazzled that, dude, firstly, one guy, I've forgotten your name, but you're from business school. You're the only honest person in that
No,
entire.
I told you.
Oh, fuck yeah, you told me.
And he was like, I noticed that. So basically, Nena came, a bunch of people had come. I went to buy wine. I came back after 15-20 minutes, and Nena has lipstick across her teeth. All 4 of her front teeth had lipstick. And none of these 20 people told her.
Yeah.
And then she shut down for
Fully
an
shut
hour.
I was like, what kind of community doesn't protect its own? I was smiling so hard while trying to perform, like being a good host, and I have fucking red gloss all over my teeth, and they're all making conversation with me. Like,
And it wasn't even subtle.
if you ever do this to me again, if you ever, there will be serious consequences. No episode for 2 weeks. I'm out.
You quit. You stop wearing lip gloss.
Bro, I can't catch a break. I'm serious. I was still trying to be a nicer person because everyone's like, you hate Alia, you hate Alia. Naina's so high key mean. I'm like,
Yeah.
what about it?
You
Now,
raised me.
I'm telling you.
No, but the meetup genuinely was like, I've gone to buy wine 3 times, and every time someone or the other accompanied me, I had like deep talks with everyone. And one person found me a bathroom also because I just kept walking into random stores. At some point, you get drunk. You walking into random stores, going like, "Is there a bathroom?" And one girl, she found a bathroom for me to pee in. It was just very like wholesome. And I don't know, you bitches were kind of nice.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we should do more meetups.
Yeah.
Then I won't wear lipstick.
I'm going to wear a mask. Just keep it safe.
Will you be on time?
I will be on time. This time I'll have like all my preparation done. The thing is, our different styles and our approaches. Sakshi's like hyper improv, and I need notes. And I was trying to be like likable to Sakshi, so I stopped making notes. and it stressed me out so hard.
But you already have a reputation for making notes. You can do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
but I
You're
wanted to
always
be
going
part of the cool kids who like just can be improv and just be naturally funny. Like
This-
I don't want to sit and
This is just so sad.
I know I'm sad. क्या करूँ अब है ही मेरा. But next time.
ठीक है वो notes बनाएगी तुम लोग के
अब
लिए.
मैं अपने तरीके से कर रही हूँ. My villain origin begins with me doing things my way. Like that's just how
We
it's gonna
also
be.
found. Oh my god! Do you want to tell them at that Manya Dewa what happened?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, Naina's sister told us about this damn cool French brand, and we went there. And I didn't shop. Naina was shopping. And she paid. Okay, and then we were getting out, and that chori ka alarm that beeped. Okay, now we turned back in because obviously these people have not taken out the tag. But this white old woman, she's passing us by when the alarm rings and she points at us and goes like, guilty. And we were like, shut up. Like, I don't care if you're old or white. I don't like, I'll punch you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Anyway, I have a tendency to pay more money abroad. The only thing I've realized in all of this is that no one takes you seriously in a white place until you put some money on the
No,
table.
but like, okay, so I stopped drinking drinks at some point. I was just doing tequila shots, okay?
Yeah.
So there's this tequila called Patron, which is what
Yeah.
we were ordering. As soon as we ordered that, they would suddenly give us the billing thing with a tip option. When did tipping in the UK become a thing?
Yeah, it was.
And then I was clicking no. Literally at the bar, you're just pouring me the shot. वो salt भी मुझे ऐसे भिखारी की तरह मांगना पड़ रहा था. वो भी वो sachet में दिया. वो मैं खोलूं, मैं डालूं. Lime भी वो ऐसे मुंह बना के 3 shot के लिए 1 lime. हम लोग क्या same lime चूसे. And उसमें मैं tip दूं. तुम्हारा conversion 100:1. और मेरे से tip मांग रहे हो.
guts. Dude, the only people, and I'll say because I fell for it 3 times, the only people who were nice to me in London were the people who were asking for money for a charity. And the way they'd be like, oh my God, hello, beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Hello, lovely soul.
You
and I'm
fell
like,
for
yes.
One-
ऐसे मैं तुमको क्यों दूं? मेरे देश में इतनी आबादी है. I'm gonna go there first, bro.
Yeah, charity begins at home.
Yeah.
Dude, we were walking on like the street and we heard this guy going like, hey love, so I'm gonna pick you up. And me, my cousin, my chachi, we all turned. No one has spoken to us. No one said hey love to me ever in that accent. He wasn't even a good looking guy. But I'll forgive a lot for that accent and the hey love.
The thing is, you want to go abroad and you want to like explore new cultures. Wrong place to do it is London because number one, no one has time. Number two, people are so fucking cold, and it's very intimidating to break the ice with strangers.
Yeah. I mean, like, I actually had the opposite experience where I was like, am I like is fuck me written on my forehead or what? Because every single person who was approaching me was like approaching me like I'm ready. And I was just like, I get that cultures are flirtier than others and all of that. But what was happening with me was not flirting. It was just predatory. And I was so confused because like one time I was at a coffee shop and like I was standing in line. This dude who's like way bigger than me turns around, starts getting in my face like, are you gonna fucking pay for me? Are you gonna fucking pay for me? And I was like, no. And he was like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. So fuck off. And I was like, yo, तेरे बाप का है क्या? मैं वीजा प्रोसेस करके आई हूँ. मतलब I think he thought that I was trying to look at his card का pin. Do you know I've had to get my property papers to get a visa? I'm not fucking trying to steal from someone.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't have money, I would not try to steal from someone. But like,
What do we do?
yeah.
Who's gonna make
Do
a
I
case
just look
for
like
us?
a chore?
I didn't have any of these experiences, So I'm wondering, do I just have no impact in a Western world at all?
I think it was because I was wearing that neon green jacket.
Maybe.
Maybe I was just attracting too much attention.
Maybe. But all this to say that we did actually have a nice time also.
Dude, I loved it.
So, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just talk about like traveling in London, and you can also talk about Spain. As a solo traveler, if you're a woman traveling to London, it's great because that's one city that's connected by like a public
Yeah.
transport network so well. You can spend so much time. You can take day trips just outside London to like Oxford, to Bath, to so many places.
The shopping's banging. They have some like I feel like you can just walk the city and you can spend your entire day walking, which is fun. Like I like walking.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. You
Yeah.
like get 20,000 steps in every day.
So you can drink and eat whatever you want.
That's Sakshi's creative interpretation of
No,
of 20k.
like, literally
steps.
nothing counts if you're
Yeah.
walking 20,000 steps a day. You're just fit.
Dude, one thing, okay, two things that I can't wrap my head around. Number one, I just can't wrap my head around drinking water from the tap.
Really?
I just can't do it. Like, I just actually stopped drinking water for 2 weeks because the concept of drinking from a tap, like your
Wasn't
sink is
पच
weird.
नहीं रहा था
Nahin.
तुमसे.
Like I'm such a like weird, like I'm not a weirdo, but like I went to my aunt's house and there were no bottles in the fridge, and I was like, oh, fridge mein bottle nahi hai, pani nahi peete kya? Then I realized, oh, actually you just have to go to the sink and and the second thing is jet sprays.
Jet sprays as and it's so like the Kohinoor joke and the jet spray joke is something every Indian does when they come back, and I was determined not to make both. Okay, like I was gonna post like oh getting back to the love of my life, and then it was sushi, but then I was like, oh, I bet you thought it was a jet spray, but I was like, you're above that, Sakshi. You can't make the same tired joke, but it's not a joke.
It's not
Like
a joke.
my ass cannot handle toilet paper.
How
just
is
not-
that the solution?
I feel like I just, at any point when I shower, I want every part of my body to be so clean that if something falls on it, I can lick it off and I don't have an infection. Like, that's the standard of cleanliness that I aspire to have. And the toilet paper just isn't giving me that delusion.
And then, like, London plumbing is so old that if you use too much toilet paper, you fucking clog the sink.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So one time, suddenly see it coming all the way back. I'm like, fuck. Plumber 300 pound ka hoga. I can't do this. So yeah, I came home. Firstly, I have should I share this? I have poop anxiety. Like when I go on holiday, I just can't go until my
Really?
entire system calms down, and it takes like a little bit of time. And not having the security of a jet spray around,
Yeah. Makes you not want to poop.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I poop at the same time every day, which is 7:30 a.m. India time. So in London, I was waking up in the middle of the night to poop.
Damn.
Oh, my body just hates me.
So I went to the countryside.
Yes, you did.
And I would recommend it to everyone. It was the most life changing experience because of the food. Okay.
Was it good?
I've never eaten cleaner food in my life. And I mean, like, the quality of the produce was just so fucking superior that, like on paper, it seemed really fucking heavy. Or like, oh, a shank with like butter and this and that and like scones and blah, blah, blah. But when you ate it, it was like air. Like, I had a fucking
That's the
carrot.
butter.
And the carrot was like so, there was nothing to it, but it was just so fucking complex. The notes in that fucking carrot. And I was like, what are we eating?
Oh my god, Naina's a farm to table kind of gal now.
I am a farm to table gal, but like, when I farm to table in India, it's not the same.
No, it is.
No, the taste, that's what I'm telling you, the quality.
Not the farm to table that happens in Bombay is a sham.
Yeah.
Project Hum is great.
Yeah.
Because they do sponsorship.
But like, honestly, in coming back to Mumbai rains. I can't eat out right now for the next till November because I fall violently ill every week in Bombay. I have a little bit of a stomach infection.
Dude, actually, so I like when I take Sushi for a walk every morning, there's a bhaji wala, and there are dogs that are being walked, and like while someone is buying the vegetables, the dog is lifting his leg and peeing on the vegetables that are kept on the ground, and now I just don't know what to do. Like, how do I disinfect those
That's
vegetables?
what I'm
Like,
saying. Like when I ate that carrot, it gave my body the knowledge that in the food that I am eating, there is a lot of shit mixed in.
yeah,
Like something weird is
dog
in,
piss,
yeah, dog piss could be one, fertilizer, GMO,
cat piss,
cat piss. Like it's just not the
human
same.
piss.
But it was honestly a beautiful existence. मेरे को तो समझ नहीं आता कि how can there be so much dignity of labor in a white place where at 4 o'clock on a Sunday they're like we'll shut the shops. Their entire economy is based on tourism, and on Sunday, the day all your tourists are there, people are going home at 4, and then they come the next day. So I'm like, oh my god, like what would you do if you spent time in this beautiful countryside and you were only working 3 days a week till 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Discovering the slow life.
The slow life, it was too slow.
Could you do it though long term?
Honestly, like just because of the quality of the air and the food and everything, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I could.
So, Naina knows this, but I've been considering moving to Goa for a bit, right? And everyone's like, you're just not going to be able to do it because it's so slow there. But I also, somehow, Erica Packard heard my thoughts, or I have no original thoughts, but she was like, she posted something about like Goa people, like Mumbai people moving to Goa. And I don't mind that life. It's just an unemployed existence in Goa. But who's going to pay my bills then?
Yeah, no, I honestly, after going to Cotswold, which is the countryside, I was like,
Also the rich countryside.
it is the rich
Yeah.
countryside. It's deceptive. Like, I'm like, yeah, obviously, if I was living here, I would be the labor on the farm. I wouldn't be the fucking farm owner at all. But
Stealing carrots.
I'm okay, honestly. But dude, at least your fucking life has some quality. Like I have a great quality life in Bombay and the access to like the kind of events I get to go to, the kind of people I get to meet, the kind of products that come for free into my
Everything is so
house.
boring. The
But-
events are so boring.
yeah, like like every day, and this started to when you start working only because in Delhi, Bombay, etc., there's not much to do. Shopping or drinking is the only way that you can feel like you're having some kind of fulfillment.
Training for a marathon.
Training for I don't mind, but I don't want to like run through potholes.
But the beach.
What beach?
JB.
Babe, it's literally covered in plastic. It's not a quality of life.
No, I get it. I'm just being silly, and Naina has decided this is no longer a comedy.
No, because I
podcast.
feel sorry.
Jesus.
I left my humor
like
somewhere.
Countryside in the countryside,
Yeah, in the
and that one
countryside.
carrot. You
Yeah.
transfer the notes.
Me and the carrot exchanged brains for sure. There's a
You're
sassy
like,
carrot.
These are my notes. Where are yours?
Shik Shack shocked by that exchange of information.
It's just the carrots. Like, don't fucking touch me. To anyone that tries to eat. No,
Yeah.
but I was being silly.
I was being very effective.
Naina's trying to convince everyone to move to Cotswold, the most expensive countryside in the world, arguably. She's like, I went to this place and what a peaceful life where people are fucking loaded and they don't work.
Dude,
Yeah,
I felt
no
like
fucking shit.
I really felt like I was in a Bond movie because I have never seen so many Ferraris in my life. Like they just casually, just like every turn you take, there's a Ferrari zooming by, and I'm like, how can I marry your son? Like, where is he?
Some would say the Wagoner is the Ferrari of.
Please.
The
I love
people.
how every 5 years, Swift Desire gets a remake. They try to make it look more like a Mini Cooper.
Even Wagonar, dude. And
No
my
one's
dad,
buying it.
No, my dad only buys Wagonars and Ertigas. I'm like, you want to start an Uber company? Start an Uber company. Like, dude.
Is there something you want to share with us, Dad?
No, he only buys white Ertigas, and I'm like, babe, that's an Uber XL.
No, I'm not saying people are buying. It's a great car. Like Swift Desire is an amazing car. But who are you fooling? A Swift Desire is an amazing car by itself. Why are we trying to push this Mini Cooper narrative? There's no sexiness in.
Everyone can be a Mini Cooper if you just believe.
Ah.
You know these, you know those cars with the Mercedes-Benz sticker. It's the Swift with the
Yeah.
aspirational.
Yeah.
Dress for the job that you want.
I don't want to be an Uber driver.
I want to be a Mini Cooper, and currently I'm a Wagonar, old edition.
I'll buy like a piece of land.
Where are you getting a piece of land for 45 lakhs? On road price? I don't know what that means. Like on off road.
Sakshi knows these 2-3 words and she throws them with a lot of conviction.
My dad's just buying Ertigas every 5 years, so I know on road, off road price,
Okay, nice, nice.
showroom price. My dad's like telling me, like, you know, the driver's not coming today, you drive the Ertiga.
I think you should.
I can't park that shit. Like, I don't, like, no one else in my family drives. It's such a long car. This is why it's an Uber, because it never has to be parked. Like, try parking it in like a stilt park. It's not possible.
Who is parking in Mumbai? And where? Please send secret. Comment in the comments where you find parking in this city because I haven't found
No,
it.
I
And I
only-
don't even own a car. I'm just walking, but I can't seem to find a place to put my body.
The trick is to only go to places that have valet.
Oh
So
no.
you would never have to learn how to reverse park. I've been driving for 6 years. No, 9 years. I forgot my age.
Yeah.
But I still don't know how to reverse park. Like, I could, in a pickle, cry and do it. But I just go to places with valet.
Yeah, back to the travel.
What
bit.
did you
Yeah.
think of Bicester Village? For those uninitiated.
I just wanted to be like, we keep saying
Like
Sid,
Joe
and it's
Rogan,
empty.
yeah.
There's nothing there because our editor's like, it's all AI, babe. No one's listening to your podcast. He's laughing too hard. He knows. Vaibhav knows Sid doesn't watch the podcast.
I don't know why today we're only calling you Vaibhav. Your name's Vaibhav, right? No, my name is Vaibhav. Then I'm getting confused with my dance teacher. His name
Do you
is
teach
Vaibhav.
dance on Saturdays, Vaibhav? So
Who's
yeah,
Vaibhav?
this is Bicester Village. It's right here.
It's basically outlet mall
Yeah.
shopping, and it's got good deals on most days.
Yeah.
But the day that we went, Naina is a bargain hunter. She found a couple of nice things, but not anywhere. Like, we had carried a duffel bag, but we didn't need it at all.
We came back empty-handed.
Empty-handed.
Yeah. Actually, London, there isn't, as much as I would love to see a gallery or an exhibition, the walk to the gallery has too many nice shops. And I never make it to the gallery because I'm always fucking shopping. And I can shop every day in London. I would fucking crash. I would be bankrupt if I lived in London.
I thought the shopping wasn't that good.
I just like to shop.
Like, that's
Yeah.
true. The only times I've gotten compliments on my clothes there were when I was wearing Indian brands. So shout out Shop Staple and shout out Kanika Goyal label. And no shout out to Jacquemus because I got no compliments when I was.
Yeah, and between that and like eating in London, which everyone says is amazing, but it was such a fucking miss each time.
Dude, London has good food from other countries, which it has good museums because the stuff is from other countries. It has everything from other countries. I'm telling you, why are we surprised that everyone told us phone चोरी हो जाएगा? ये Britain सालों से चोरी कर रहा है ना सब. So I'm
Which
like a-
copywriter stole your fucking notes? Who's taken your brain and swapped it?
I'm
She's-
like, I think I'm quoting Hira Mandi.
Bro, this chick has come back. I think she worked at
I
Ogilvy
got
for
assaulted.
They took your
It
sense of
changes your
humor.
brain yeah. Changes your brain chemistry. I mean, never be funny again.
Clearly.
Okay, you miss comic timing.
I woke up this morning. I was like, I can't do the podcast. मेरे से होएगा ही नहीं. Like no humor.
और
Then
नहीं हो
she
रहा है.
texted me and she's like, I have fever. तू संभाल लेना.
मैंने कल रात से बोला था तू संभाल लेना because I'm not feeling well, but इससे नहीं संभल रहा है bro.
मैं कैसे?
Maybe we need to shut the podcast
I think
down.
so.
Guys,
Comment
let
down
us know.
below if this is the last of us.
Dude, did you want to collab with anyone fun in London? David Beckham? Gordon Ramsay, bro, when I was in London, I couldn't think of one British person's name. I could only think of Martha Stewart, and I don't even think she's British.
I just kept thinking of Baby Reindeer. I didn't know what to do with that. I really love Gordon Ramsay. I had a crush on him my whole life.
You really like
Being
yelly
screamed
men.
at. Yeah, me and
I,
Karima both.
You know that episode is coming out after this, so they have no context.
Next-
Karima, you just got another stray in a moment of silence.
Stay
episode.
tuned next week for a fun, exciting guest. We won't tell you who it is.
No,
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay we could have collabed with.
Honestly, वहाँ के लोग, they're not that good looking. I wasn't impressed. Like,
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I suddenly started thinking about people I have a crush on. Gordon Ramsay. And I was like, did I see anybody attractive that changed my brain chemistry in London? And the answer is negative.
No, you know, the thing is, you look at a white person. First, you have to filter. Do I find them attractive or are they just
white?
white? And most of the time, they are just white and
That's it.
unattractive. But to be fair, I feel like everyone is unattractive. Everyone is beautiful. Sorry.
What?
No. I feel like we shouldn't judge people by their appearance,
What else you judge people by?
intelligence. I would rather people hate my personality than my looks. If they had to pick, they can hate both, but if they're picking one, it has to be my personality because that's in my control.
That's true.
So it's like if you hate something, actually, no, I would rather people hate my looks than my personality.
The most
Sorry.
debilitating thing that happened was one day Sakshi wakes up in England and again the incel community has found something she's done and she's just getting galis.
Bro, and bad galis. Like, and I had like 6-7 messages in a row. I was like, what happened? And I still don't know what happened.
Does anybody know what happened? Why did people
Am
suddenly
I
start?
just generally irritating as a person?
I
Don't
think they
answer
missed you. Like the incels know when you're not in
that. I
India.
wasn't posting.
Yeah.
They're like, तू
चली
रंडी
गई.
है पर यहाँ की.
Let's send our best troopers
एक
to
number
Ibiza.
की Indian भड़वी. Don't go international, babe. You're our Randi. Yeah, but no, the incel community, I'm back. I'm yours.
अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों.
कर दिया.
It's-
It's a song.
yeah. What?
Some तेरे हवाले कर दिया.
Even this.
तू ही है सब मेरा. It's a song. It's like तू ही
think we
है सब मेरा. I have a cold.
Anything you're missing as information from our travels?
Oh, by the way, I did go to that Black Pig place for sandwiches. It was really fucking good. But I did like I had these strawberries and chocolate at Borough Market. It was banging. It was too good.
It was very
Like, and it's, I don't know why I can't eat it here, but like, I paid £10. My mom's upset. She's like, ये तो मैं घर पे बना सकती, which she could have.
Yeah, which you could have.
And in fact, my friend Zoya, who I was staying with, made me chocolate and strawberries the next day because she's like core adulthood right now. And she was like, I can fucking make this at home. And the next day, her and her boyfriend Michael made me chocolate strawberries.
Did it hit?
It hit so hard.
Best highlights of London and Spain. Spain, London.
No, so I was meeting my best friend from college after like for the first time in London. She's been there for 7 years. She's almost a citizen. So we were staying, like I was staying at her house, and her and her boyfriend are like the sweetest people. I felt like I was their child. Like I was a wounded bird thrown at their doorstep, and they were like nursing me back to health, which is what was happening. But yeah, that I think that was my highlight, that I got to see my friend's life. What was your highlight?
I think like a lot of the stuff that we did together, the comedy show was really fun. We went for this
Yeah.
improv show, which we've never enjoyed in India, but in
No.
England it hit different. I'm
Diff-
not, ABBA Voyage, which I spoke
Oh
about.
yeah.
Too much fun, like these gigantic simulations of this like classic band called ABBA. There were only 50-plus-year-olds in the crowd. It was the safest rave
Naina
I've
felt at
ever been.
home.
Yeah. Too good. Too
It's
good.
like I'm young.
Yeah.
It's so
I'm like, I haven't had any hip replacements, I'm just like
Zero.
Yeah. So that was great. Then we had
Dude,
some good meals and things.
we did. My favorite thing was Naina in London, because like she would be so polite, like if some dude bumped into her or something, and she said sorry, and then as soon as he would go, she'd be like, "I'm not sorry," and then like she would say thank you to someone, and she's like, "I'm not thankful in private," and I thought whatever persona that was, bring her back.
She's a carrot
dead.
now. she's not here anymore. The best thing we did, which actually I had a lot of fun. We played darts. We played these digital
yeah.
gamified darts, and if you're in London, please go play with your friends. It's
And
a
then
lot
Naina
of fun.
got lost.
I did get lost.
Remember, we put you in the bus for 20 minutes and everyone panicked that you were
Yeah. Oh,
lost.
fuck, yeah, I did get lost. So the 30-year-old adult, I'm hanging out with my adult friend Sakshi at 7:30 p.m. playing darts.
It's still daylight outside.
It's daylight outside, okay? There's no signal in the dart place. We're having the most fucking PG time ever. Suddenly, one signal ka shaft comes, and I get like a barrage of messages on my phone from my friends being like, your parents are, your sister's concerned, your mother's been texting me, where are you? Where are you? And I'm like, what the fuck?
My phone was also inside. I had like 3 messages from Naina's friends.
Yeah, and my friends they tell me that, oh, I didn't know what you guys were up to. I thought maybe you and Sakshi went to a strip club for content.
And I'm asking Naina, like, is this something you had said? Like, and she's like, no.
What? It's 7:30 in the evening, and I fucking ran home like upset, and I walk into the house, and I'm like, what happened? And they're like, hey, what's up? How are you? I said, what the fuck? I just fucking ended a really nice evening because I thought you were stressed. And then, of course, it was my problem. Yeah. Just so difficult to speak to you. You keep snapping at us. So,
I
yeah.
agree with that assessment.
I also agree with that
It is
assessment.
difficult to speak to you. You keep referring to your notes
And my friends.
and your friends.
Yeah.
But I think this was our little catch up, I guess.
Yeah, this was our little catch up.
I still haven't had time to do my nails. I broke 2 nails in a fight. In case you heard the episode. Yeah, so we're just straight up not having a good time, just because one assault can derail your life so bad, and just general things that are happening. But thank you for watching, and thank you for coming to the meetup. We hope to do a lot more in whichever city that we come to. Please don't steal our phones, but you can follow us on Instagram and subscribe to us on YouTube. And-
Spotify,
Yeah, and
Apple.
maybe call us pretty
Yeah.
in the comments.
Pretty smart,
Pretty hot,
pretty tempting.
pretty.